Okay, so we have discussed about the economic exchange considerations that influence marriage. Okay, so what we discussed just now, actually we see from the anthropological perspective. Okay, so it is not from the economic view. And when we discuss about marriage, okay, when there is marriage, then there will be procreations, there will be children, okay, so there will be fathers, mothers, okay, and it will develop to a family. Okay, so when we discuss about the concept of family, we need to discuss about kinship as well. Okay, so we need to define what is kinship. Okay, kinship basically refers to social relations based on blood relations or marriage. Those who are related to us by blood or by birth are our consanguineal relatives. Okay, for example, okay, mother, father, okay, our siblings. So those are the consanguineal relatives because of the blood relationship. Those who are related to us by marriage are our affinal relatives. Okay, for example, husband, okay, the mother-in-law, father-in-laws, okay, the sisters-in-laws. Okay, so those are affinal relatives. Okay, why we have to discuss about kinship in this subject? Okay, so when we study anthropology, kinship systems are important. Okay, because it helps people to adapt to his social surroundings. Okay, so what are the importance of kinship? Okay, the first one, because it regulates sexual activity and determines who can marry each other based on the principle of incest taboo. Okay, and it determines how men and women should cooperate and divide their tasks. Okay, and it also provides a base to bring up children in the best way possible. Okay, for the other reason, okay, kinship also provides a mechanism for distributions and sharing of wealth and goods. Okay, and it also may expand one's social network and enables him to ask for help in times of trouble. Okay, because the social network will become larger. Okay, when someone get married, okay, when they get children, okay, when they have the relationship with the other family, with the husband's family, okay, with the wife's family, so the social network will becoming larger and larger. Okay. Okay, and the important thing in this topic, we are going to discuss about the systems of descent. Okay, for some society, they practice patrilineal, and some society, they practice matrilineal systems. Okay, so system of descent plays an important role in kinship because it determines who is included or excluded from a certain social group. And this social rule ensures that everybody is clear about his position and status within his kin group, and nobody can question his right and roles as prescribed by the kinship system. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, there are two systems of descent. Okay, the first one is patrilineal descent, and second one is matrilineal descent. Okay, so patrilineal descent, this what has been practiced by many cultures in this world. Okay, in this system, an individual is descended from his father, okay, his father's father, and so on, through the male line. Okay, so the important is on the male line. Okay, whereas for the matrilineal descent, okay, it is opposite to patrilineal descent, whereby in the system, a person belongs to his mother's kin. Okay. So, for example, for this patrilineal descent, when someone get married, so it is an obligatory for them to stay with the husband's family. Okay, for example, in the Chinese society. Okay, so that is patrilineal descent. But for matrilineal descent, okay, when they get married, they have to stay with the wife's family. Okay, so everything is focusing on the mother's kin. Okay, to summarize what have we discussed in this tutorial, okay, for the subjects of marriage and kinship. Just now we already discussed about how marriage unites a man and woman of adult age. Okay, and basically it allows them to have sexual relations as husbands and wife and determines their economic rights. Okay, and however, there are many variations of the family that may not necessarily conform to this ideal definition. And we already discussed about the functions of marriage. Okay, so basically we have discussed about the 3 functions just now. The first one is to regulate sexual relations between man and wife. Okay, second, to assign separate roles for man and wife. And we already discussed about the divisions of labor. And also we discussed about to ensure the welfare and protections of children. Okay, and we discussed also about what are economic considerations in the form of exchange of goods and services. Okay, and there are 4 types of exchange that we have discussed. The first one is bride wealth, second is the bride service, the third one is dowry, and then the reciprocal exchange. Okay, and when we discuss about marriage, we discuss also about kinship. Okay, when we discuss about kinship, first we have to understand what is kinship. Basically, kinship refers to social relation, which is based on it's either blood relations or marriage. Okay, and we have understood just now, kinship systems are important because it helps people to adapt in social surroundings. And we have discussed also about the following systems of descents, okay, which is the first one, patrilineal descents, and we also discussed about matrilineal descents. Okay, so we have covered on topic 3 for marriage and kinships. Okay, so after this we are going to continue with topic 4 on religions and belief. Hello learners, so let us continue our tutorial. Okay, so just now I have gone through about the marriage and kinship. Okay, so by now suppose you already understand what is the definitions of marriage. Okay, and the way we define the marriage just now is not based on usual interpretation, but it is based from the anthropologist perspective. Okay, so basically what we can say about marriage from cultural, from anthropologist's view, it is about reorganizations of social agents, okay, in terms of their social roles. Okay, so we can see that the change from a single person, when someone get married, okay, so they become husband and they become wife. Okay, so when they become husband and wife, by then they have other responsibilities to be taken up. Okay, so we can see that why marriage is important. Okay, so we have discussed about the importance of marriage. Okay, we have discussed about the functions of marriage just now. And the most important thing what we need to understand is that people marry to establish a family. Okay, so when they have family, so meaning that they have children. Okay, so we can see that the marriage is meant for the procreation. Okay, so when people get married and when they have children, they have new responsibilities to take up. Right? For example, in order to educate their children. Okay, parents, they need to understand that okay, the enculturation process begins at home. Okay, so the children will see the way the parents treat them, the way the parents educate them, okay, and it will give impact to the society. Okay, the quality of good society come from good family. Okay, so this is why this topic is important to be discussed, okay, for man, society and culture. Okay, and it is also about how the culture is developed, whereby it is something that need to be approved and accepted by the society. Okay, and we can see just now when we discuss about marriage, basically we discussed that marriage is to unite male and female relationship, okay, and also to legalize sex relations and to organize the mutual and economic rights. Okay, so it is not only for procreations, Okay, but there are many other aspects. There are the factors that we need to understand. Okay, when we discuss about the purpose of marriage. Okay. So we understand that now marriage as a contract between husband and wife. Okay, and now we need to see how marriage is important in a society. Okay, and then when we discuss about the importance of kinship, just now I mentioned about incest taboo. Do you understand what is incest taboo? Okay, the importance of kinship, whereby I mentioned just now, it regulates sexual activity and determines who can marry each other based on the principle of incest taboo. Okay, so this is very important element in kinship. Okay, whereby when we discuss about incest taboo, we have to understand that there are people who are prohibited to be married. Okay, for example, between father and daughter. Okay, the stepfather and daughter. Okay, among brothers and sisters, mother and son. Okay, so that is incest taboo. Okay, so incest taboo, one person cannot marry siblings, or what we known as consanguineous marriage. So it is prohibited not only by society, but also prohibited by the religion. Okay. And we also discussed just now the importance of kinship, whereby it is to expand one's social network and enables him to ask for help in times of trouble. Okay, whereby when the family become larger, okay, the social network also will be larger. Okay, so between the family of husbands and also family of the wife. Okay. Okay, so kinship systems important because it helps the people to adapt with his social surroundings. Okay, so people as a social being, they need to know how to adapt. They need to know what are the actions that is accepted and approved in the society. Okay, so in order to do the right thing, okay, in order to do the judgment, first they need to understand about the kinship. Okay, and up to this, we finished discuss about marriage and kinships. Okay, after this, we are going to learn a new topic for topic 4, that is about religions and belief. Okay, and we can see how this topic also may connected to the topic that we are discussing right now. Okay, learners, so let us continue with new topic on topic 4, that is religion and belief system. Okay. So basically, this topic will discuss about the institutions of religion and how it ensures social solidarity in society. Okay, so in this topic, we are going to see the important elements of religions in ensuring the social solidarity. Okay, so among the topics that we are going to discuss for this religion and belief systems, the first one, we are going to give definitions about religion. Okay, and then what are the functions of religion? Okay, the third one, we are going to discuss about the structure of religion, and also we are going to discuss on the alternatives to mainstream religion. Okay, so the first one, let us see the definitions of religion. Okay, so the definitions of religion here, we are going to learn as what been mentioned by the anthropologists. Okay, so I think you are familiar already with the name Edward Tyler. Okay, remember we have discussed about Edward Tyler before. So when Edward Tyler defined religion, he put religion as belief in spiritual beings. Okay, whereby according to him, the important element in religion, it involves animisms, whereby it is about beliefs that spirits occupy natural objects like stones and trees.